Hello and welcome to Winslow Academy. This is a 5-minute tutorial in the CIA Triad within information security. So the CIA Triad is the model where we have confidentiality, integrity, and availability, hence the CIA. And as mentioned, it's a model within information security that is highly used and highly recommended for cybersecurity professionals when developing or maintaining software solutions. It consists of 3 components that are interconnected and plays together when you are trying to maintain a high level of security of a solution. Before we'll dive into each of them, we'll just quickly get an overview of what each of these terms stands for. So confidentiality, the first one, is basically where you want to keep data within a solution private, meaning that it is only authorized people that can access it. Whereas integrity means that the data that you have kept secure can be trusted and you are sure that nobody have tampered with it from the original point of time where it was created. Then there is the availability, where you want to ensure that the application is available whenever a legitimate user want to access the data. So now that we have gotten a quick overview of the Triad, then let's dive into each of the areas and see how they are used, for example, in a real software application scenario. So we'll start off with confidentiality, and in this example we will take it as we had an e-commerce site where we want our users to access it, and then we will apply the principles of the CIA Triad on top of that. So when it comes to confidentiality in an e-commerce store, well, basically when a user is to access data, they are prompted with a password typically, and they need to provide username and password in order to access that data. And if they don't have valid credentials, well, they can't access the data and hence are the data secure. Then you can add two-factor authentication on top of that, which is increased type of login measures that will strengthen the security of the data. But the confidentiality of this e-commerce site is when users don't have the credentials, they can't access the data, and then our data is kept safe. If we then look at the integrity, well, data integrity in an e-commerce site comes down to purchases. So if you do a purchase, the system should always reflect the exact purchase that has been done. So for a given user on a given account, that should only store and represent the purchases that has been done. So imagine if you have an e-commerce site where you bought something, but suddenly somebody has changed the data or added something else to your order that you didn't actually purchase by yourself, then the integrity of that data has been compromised. So that is an equal important part. If we then dive to the availability, so availability in the e-commerce site is, as you can imagine, also a very important aspect, because if the site is down, people are not able to purchase anything. So from a business perspective, it's crucial that you can always access the site and you can always log in and browse through the different items, and you can also keep track of the orders that you have made as a user. And using this little example, we get an idea of why this is put into a triad, because even though these play into different areas of our application, each of those are equally important and are affecting each other if we look at the application from a security perspective. So this was a short introduction to the CIA Triad. I will see you next time here on Winslow Academy.